ads at egg. So then I'll just have a personal platform, so I can operate both on the same day, whichever way, right? So,
and are you active on your Facebook page?
Yes, I'm active.
So maybe you can send me my login details so that we add you when you broadcast. Then you can use StreamYard.
Yes.
So that you don't have to ask us. And
I'm gonna reactivate this Facebook account. Never look at 5,000. So in a session this. And I think because in Mazimba Agawanda you Panama accounts is about maybe 4,000 so Mazimba and we Mazimba. That one you then I'll give you the login because around it's got a bigger reach out, and it can be used for that purpose only because I haven't used it for personal and promote it. So that's a good one.
And then we have Vimbai Chiwuswa in the UK.
Yep.
Vimbai, that's Rasta.
How are you?
Hello?
Hi.
I think you are far from the mic.
I'm back. Hello, Mr. Mutumwa and Vimbai.
Hello, how are
Mr.
you?
Mutumwa?
Yes, yeah.
Hello, can you?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I forwarded double M some cash as well for him to do his registration. So
yeah,
you know what I mean? Or if he wants to register someone, or if maybe he's already a member, if he wants to register someone. So yeah, hopefully, you know what I mean. We get a few people of his interest on board as well, since he was very keen to have this community thing happening.
Yeah.
So what I was saying on the space that I was gonna pay for was my personal space and then my community space. So my community space is involving a few multicultural, multicultural. It's from a few people from Victoria Multicultural Arts. They're all from different backgrounds, kind of thing. So it's more like a multicultural live documentary I was shooting with, the different communities, festivals, the Philippines festivals, whatever, Chinese, Vietnamese, Ghana, Zimbabwe, and so it was just a multicultural kind of page, just showing multicultural activities, festivals, and stuff. So that's the other one. I was just gonna pay for that membership under an organization, and then I'll pay my own separate entity.
All right.
More like what we do every day. Yes.
So Vimbai, how is it going there?
Sorry?
How is it there?
No, I'm fine.
Yeah.
I'm fine, yeah.
If you wanted to check the payment from the Blockcoin platform?
Yes.
All right, so we can do that. I just wanted to introduce you to Rasta. He's based in Australia, and also a member, but he's
lovely meeting you.
Lovely meeting you too.
Brilliant.
How's life?
Life is fine, Chiaki. You know how it is being far away from home. We just have to manage every day as it comes.
So how's the UK?
UK is very cold.
A few people from the UK moved to Australia. They're loving it here.
Yeah.
I don't know why. But
I've said when I leave UK, I'm coming back home.
I think it's too cold.
The network with a bond. When I leave the UK, I'm coming home.
Home is always best. I prefer to go everywhere. If I had a choice, I would be in Zimbabwe 6 months here, 6 months, or 3 months here, 3 months in Jamaica, 3 months somewhere. So I'm a nomad. Yeah.
Sometimes it's good to be like that, but there are times, where like some of, like, at least for myself, when I left home, I wanted to go very far and go and see the world, and I think I've achieved that. And then the rest that remains is more like when I go on holidays. But settling, if I leave the UK, I'll be returning home.
So when you say home, what is home to you?
Home is where I came from, which would be Zimbabwe.
And if you die there, where is home?
If I die here, like, when I grew up, I used to say wherever there is the sun in the blue sky, I'll call that home. But now with growing up now I've decided for myself to say I still would want to go back to Zimbabwe.
No, but what does Zimbabwe mean to you?
Zimbabwe, for me, it means everything.
So what is home?
Weird as it is, like I said, at the moment I'm here and I do everything that I have to do to manage a good life here and be comfortable. But my heart and everything that is me would say, you know what, I'm tired of Europe. I would want to go back to Zimbabwe. So that's me.
No, but imagine those who never left. What do they have to talk about?
No, it's a personal choice. Like I said, I could have stayed at home. I didn't have to leave, but I made the decision that I wanted to leave and I left. And now, like almost 20 years later, I'm saying, looking back, it's not like I regret having left, but I'm saying I've had enough of moving around. I want to go back home.
But why don't you
that's
talk?
A personal decision.
Why don't you talk about moving when you have moved?
Why do I talk about what?
Why don't you reserve talking about moving until you have moved?
I'm already in the process.
No, when you arrive, you know how many people have been in the process for 100 years?
Yes, I do.
So right now we have Rasta who left Zimbabwe.
Yeah.
And he may be trying to build a better life for Zimbabwe using Australia as a base.
Yes, it works as well.
No, it's not that it works. That's a choice he makes. And he has to do something about it. So the whole idea of C2C is to build community wherever you are.
I completely agree with you. No, you know what? I'm one person who says when I am in a place, I make that place a home and I make myself comfortable and I will get into the structures. That's me. But it doesn't mean that I forgot where I came from, which is like where I am now.
But if life was meant to be lived with a memory of where you came from, why would we need legs?
Why would we need what, sorry?
Legs. Now, Rasta, why would you need to move if you are bound by where you come from?
I wouldn't say bound. No, I wouldn't say it's bound.
No.
It's not about being bound.
Even birds fly.
It's about a choice.
No.
It's about a choice, say.
No, I'm saying is you already made the choice to be in the UK.
Yes.
So we want to know more about you. What do you do in the UK? What motivated you to be part of a community that can include Rasta in Australia, so that among his friends, his 5,000 Facebook friends, he can remove one and add you?
No problem. We can do that.
Not can.
Okay, let's do that then.
We can do it now.
Yeah,
let's do that then.
So, so that the stories that we share are not stories of what we want to do, but what we have already done, because just being the UK, you know how many people, if they could fly there and swim there and be like you. And when you tell them that I'm tired of being here, you know, imagine somebody who has never been to the UK and you say that, Rasta, what do you think you are saying to that person?
We all want what we don't have.
No, Rasta, what do you think if let's say you want to climb a mountain and you see Vimbai at the top of the mountain and she's got a microphone, a PA system, and you know what she's saying? I want to be in the valley.
Yes, because we all want what we don't have.
Will it inspire you to go up?
I think I'm a bit distracted right now. Sorry.
You know what? Let's put it this way, especially in case of Vimbai, speaking for myself. I'm one person who will say, you know what, at the moment I am here, right? I came here because I wanted to. And I've experienced A, B, C, D, E. This is me now here. But I'm not saying because I have decided to say, if I would want to make a reverse here and go back.
But do you know how uninspiring it is for somebody who has gone up, however, and there are people who are looking up to you?
Yeah.
And then you tell them, I want to go where
Yeah, I am honest with myself.
No, I'm saying is if you are talking, imagine you are talking to people who are aspirational.
Yeah.
Who want to climb to where you are. Just the geography, the zip code.
Yeah.
And then you are now saying, I have 20 years and there's nothing where I am. So I want to go back where I start.
I know it sounds like really weird, but isn't that like a personal decision? Because like I said, I don't say because it has turned out to be like this for me, then I say it's all bad. I've had my best moments. I came here.
But how do you build a community of aspirational people when you are killing their aspiration?
But why am I killing their aspiration? I'm talking about myself and my sound decisions.
That's the selfish part of life. You don't know when you are climbing, other people are watching.
But that's not fair now.
What is it fair about being a role model?
Is it role models? They have to be honest about where they are. Like
Samarita, good afternoon.
Oh, good afternoon, sir. And good afternoon, lady. Good afternoon, Rasta.
Good afternoon.
Good evening on the other side.
Samarita, Vimbai is in the UK.
Yeah.
Yes.
She's one of the first one to join C2C.
Okay.
And I've been talking to her to say, make life easier for us. Be proud of what you have done.
Yeah.
Just tell people I'm in the UK. You know what she's telling people?
No, what's she telling people?
That I'm tired of being on top of the 5th floor. I want to be on the ground floor.
That's typical. That's typical. UK complaints. That's what they complain about here. These people.
No. That's not
Oh,
typical
me, I need a
UK. That's
garden.
being
I
honest.
need a garden.
No.
Well, I need a
No.
holiday.
That's not fair. No, that's not fair. I don't agree with that. I say if we are role models, let's be honest and say, you know what, we don't want to give a picture of everything is hunky-dory. And we have to be honest with our personal. Say, you know what, I am here. I've done this.
But you know that
can come.
But you know that life is fake.
Yes.
That if you have to inspire others, you have to be fake.
Yes, and say it as it is.
Not as it is. No, not as it is, as you want them. If people have never seen an aborigine, you kiss one.
Yeah. Okay.
And they believe you're in love.
Uh-huh.
And you act as if you're in love.
So is it more about acting or being real?
Life is acting.
Like in my case,
life,
being real.
no,
That's
life
my
is
reality.
no, life is acting.
Mm-hmm.
Please don't go. You know, imagine the first people who left Europe to go to America, and they were not actors. Yeah. Who would have gone to America?
Not so many, I suppose.
What would inspire you to leave there, come to Africa where there's no running water, no electricity? But these guys left Europe so that they can come to build a new home from home.
Yeah.
And then when they arrived, they never used any return ticket. But you are talking about return ticket, not what you can do to make life easier in Africa. But they came here to produce raw materials for Europe and got paid for it. So why is it that you and Samaita don't know each other and you are in the same country?
Because each one manages their own business.
Why is it that the settlers, when they arrived in Africa, they began to connect with each other?
If I look here in Germany, I was more connected than here. Here, I come, I live with my family, I go to work, and I come home.
So, Samaita, is there anything you want to tell here about community building?
And for me, there's and for me, I think we've walked a different journey with my sister here. Ndichifamba kuyo kwangu ku England kunoku, and what I think I could do for Africa if given an opportunity. And then for me, and with my experience, like ndichibva ku Zim, ndaikuita zvokusenza like fanga kuti kuma factory ndichienda ndakadaro ndizvo. But ndichisvika kunoku I got into like social health care. Social health care, most of my years I worked with like my vulnerable adults. My vulnerable adults take cover learning difficulties, mental health problems, and that and it. Ndichitarisa kuZimbabwe when I grew up and it. Isusu tainzizvo munhu anopenga weya. Munhu anenge ane ma-mental health issues. Ainzi anenge achipenga pamwe padhena anenge atodzingwa, vanhu vachitadza kuti vakope naye, vatadza kutoti vamuwandire medication, vacommunicate naye. Saka kazhinji kachona munhu anopedzisira amroad akubhega, haana kana shawa, haana kana chii anditi. Akaonekwa kana kuroad kana tichibva kuchikoro paya tichiri vana anditi. I'm talking about when I was still a child as well anditi. Unototi benzi motanga kushereredza, vamwe vachitema nematombo, ukaona vachitomu winding up that person anditi. Saka ndichidzidza kunoku anditika ndichinyatsoona kuti zvichi okay, mabatiro atinoita vanhu nema-mental health problems kudhenika nekunoku is completely different, waona, because kunoku nyangwe akaita seka isusu our goals were to equip them to live independent chitangira kubva kupersonal hygiene and budgeting anitika nekuva safeguard nekuita sei nekuita sei. So I feel like kutoti inini if I'm given an opportunity anitika kuri kudheni kuya nizvo ndiyo field yandoda kunyatsoita sei yandoda kunyatsoti ndinyatsoexplora iyoyo anitika ndi-enlightene vanhu kuti zvochi these are also human beings, they need care, they need that love kunzwa vanonidha care plan, vanonidha risk assessment, kana vachinidha meds vanonidha meds. Munhu anonzi zvanopenga uyayaka I think kutoti anoabuswa kuzimu saka ipapo pa-mental health apo I think kuti pane big massive problem yekudheni because futi vamwe futi vanobva kuti akaroiwa vamwe vobva kuti ndikireni ane zvaanazvo vamwe vanotokwanisa kutodisoona munhu anenge ane just a mental health problem vasingazivi kuti vanotoitisa wese uri kuona. Saka inini I feel like kutoti I learned that dai ndakaramba ndiri kuzimuka that other side ndasikakwanisa kuita sei kuiona like how I see it like right now handisi hangu saka pane izvozvo anditika ndoona kunge ndakatogena a lot than kuti ndifocuse on like kana kuti pandinogara ndiri content hapasi palace kana kuti castle kana kuti mansion handiti but I am content. I think kuti it's enough for me handiti panomita maneeds angu saka handinyai kutarisa zvangu pane zvinhu zvakafanira izvozvo because kana ndakuzoita some world mamia I feel like kuti I'm one of the lucky ones. I'm actually privileged. Can I just be one of the lucky ones looking at how Zimbabwe is right now handiti netime yangu yandakakwanisa kuti ndibve kuzimuka ndite lucky rekuti ndipinde muno because pakubva kuzimuka hakusungori kungosumuka kungopinda munomo. Isusu time yedu yatakauya isusu kuno mavhisa anga asingapuwe kudheni zvokuti unosvikongofamba kana pagatwick kana paheathrow waitosvikosvika usikorohwa interrogation ipapo vhisa ndo pawaipirwa ipapo kana uchitenaka waidzoserwa ipapo uchidzokera anditika uchidzokera kudheni wakatenga tiketi rako wailuza mari yako yetiketi zvese anditika just because utoti waita sei wangotadza kutaura kana utoti wakamisinforma. So I feel like lucky because ndoziva kuti chika pane about 80% yevanhu vakaattempta kuuya kuno patime yandakauya vakadzoserwa. Saka kuuya kuno kundichipuwa that opportunity uri kuonaka I feel lucky and ndichiona pande ndichigara ndichitarisa kana kuti kuri kunana South Africa kuya mukuku zvinyeda zvekudheni zvaizviyanika I could have been nditori muhwani wechinyeda ona dai ndakaramba ndiri kudheni considering kuti masocial circles angu anditika timu rangu randaitamba naro kwangu kwandakakurira inini handiti I was more likely to go the other way than the straight channel. Saka I feel lucky ona kuti izvo ndakaavoida zvakawanda ndichitarisa futi jika mageneration timu rangu inini age group rangu randakakura naro inini handiti 80% rato kumbudzuku vakafa ona vakafa. Saka inini I consider myself lucky. I wouldn't ndikakutarisa zvinhu ndichizviti maya papa I need kana kuti better accommodation. I've got good accommodation, I've got food I can eat, like I'm guaranteed a meal every day. Kana ndichiona vanhu vanenge vari kudheni vave ndichiona vana vave kubvira kana kuti kubva kune vatinorefer tichiti ma-street kids vave but ma-orphans vakawanda vachona considering kuti mahomes akawanda aikwanisa kutora ma-orphans achakwanisa kuita basa raikwanisa kuita kuri kuma-80s anditika ndototarisa futi izvozvo futi imwe department yekuti ndinokwanisa kuona kunge ndokwanisa kuda kuti ndikwanisa kumake a change anditi by maybe encouraging like kuti machechi tine machechi akafanana nevanhu vekuziva vanenge vachinzi namakandiwa nananandika vane mabuildings chechi yebuilding yavanosenzesa maybe like on Sunday chiita ndizika why not kupa shelter kune kana kuti chika ma-street kids kuti Monday to Sunday and Sunday to Sunday kana kubvira na 6 p.m. handitika panenge pasina chechi isina chi vana vasina kwekona unorara uyai murare ipapo handitika vorara ipapo vari under a roof makuseni vomuka zvavo vachita sei vachita marunning dzavo maideas etinenge tida kutopa vanhu vakafanana nemachechi aya because it is a building apa vana uri kuona unoona ti ma5 year old tiri murodhi ma6 year old ndinoziva zvangu futi kuti zvochika underground kune like kuti mapedophile anoitika vanobva kune dzimwe nyika dzakafanana naEurope nanandika vanotogana down chika kutoenda kune nyika dzakafanana naZimbabwe dzedza dzine mastreet kids manheru aya votorova night hunt uri kunzwa ane kana kuti lofure chingwa papa vachibheta vana vaya vachitora chinogezesa vachinoabusa vana vaya uona but I don't think kuti zvichika picture iyoyo inoonekwa nevanhu vakawanda strike vanenge vari paground because zvinhu zvinoitika vanhu vasingaoni saka inenika I feel like kuti ndisina kuuya kunoku ndisina kuona hunhu hwevamwe vanhu ava kava ndisina kuexposwa kwazvirika asi zvinhu zvoti nandichadzidza ini kwandiri ndobhelieve kuti knowledge is power because ukaita knowledge ndicho chinhu hwani chausingakwanisi kutorerwa naanyone pasi panapa zvimwe zvinhu zvose zvinokwanisika kurobheka izvi but your knowledge it can never be nicked ona saka kwandiri nini I am grateful kuti ndakaita sei ndakagena paknowledge I feel like my wealth is my knowledge not kuti pabepa muhomwe.
And somebody we are Rasta.
Yes, beautiful.
Do you feel privileged to be in Australia? Yeah, that do you feel privileged to be in Australia?
There is an element of privilege, of course, definitely. If you have a car accident here, an ambulance will most likely rescue you in 15-20 minutes. So I saw a house burning and the helicopter was there rescuing 3 people in less than 20 minutes. Whereas in Zimbabwe, that's a death already. You know, let's talk about accidents.
So if you had 2 minutes imagining Rasta in Zimbabwe, what would you be like in terms of mind, in terms of spirit?
Zimbabwe, because I go there a lot, you know, so...
No, I'm saying just imagining.
Yeah.
Just imagine you woke up in Zimbabwe today and you don't have a return ticket.
I would have been farming like I always, been interested. Farming or something like that, just working with the resources that are there. Because, there's, a lot of land, then that land can be used for farming.
So what provoked you to leave Zimbabwe?
I was just following family and trying to do some courses I couldn't find in Zimbabwe. That was like in 1999 when I first came here. There was hardly any Zimbabweans around. Like this whole neighborhood was just white people, and it was lonely. It wasn't easy, of course. It was very lonely. You'd miss Zimbabwe because you don't have anyone you can really relate to for a while. You go to study by the only black person, not even the only Zimbabwean, just the only African.
I remember that one as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you were not part of a Zimbabwe project to colonize Australia.
Which one is that one?
No, life can be really something.
No. I'm saying is you have heard the word colonization.
Yes.
Yes. Were
That's
you
what
part
I
of,
heard,
before you left, did you discuss anyone with the Zimbabwean government that you were going to come to Australia?
No.
So you paid for your own ticket.
Yeah, my family pretty much did, not me, because I couldn't afford at the time.
So it was a private affair.
Yeah, it was a private affair, pretty much. I had to decide when I got here whether I wanted to study or work, and then I just decided to do both.
All right, so you made your own choices all along.
Yeah, I was always a nomadic person. Even when I was still young in Zimbabwe, I always used to travel outside the country or just nomadic. Botswana or let's say Mozambique, just nomadic. So I knew that I wasn't going to last a lifetime. I didn't know where I was going to end up, wherever any of the little islands surrounding Africa. But
and
it was somewhere down.
When you are there, in order of preference of human beings, is a Zimbabwean the way you know him, or your preferred human connection?
Yeah, definitely. I watched a lot of Zimbabweans arrive, especially in this neighborhood. Yeah, like even in the neighborhood I live, generally there were not many people, but we've got a good population of people in general. So you can see the Zimbabweans, you find the ones you can relate to, the ones that just arrived, the ones that have been here long, the ones.
So if I was a pedestrian, how would I know you are in Zimbabwe?
I've had a lot of Zimbabweans pick me out, and I've picked out a lot of Zimbabweans.
No, I'm saying imagine I'm an Aborigine.
Yes.
No physical features.
Is there anything that makes you stand out as a Zimbabwean?
So I'll tell you what.
That's the first one.
And then the voice, you know what I mean? The tone, the accent.
Oh, so if you didn't have the gift of speaking, what would happen?
Then more or less look at the structures.
Oh, so and imagine I'm blind. How would you know the structure and the?
Manje here in England, Zimbabweans, they stand out pakuti drinking and driving. Do vakatora mukombe kunotokona nerekodhi yachona ukangoonekwa chete wakakodhakwa chete pasitering but oh yeah, Zimbabwean, right?
Oh, so you are saying that's a distinguishing feature from a Polish.
Wakatongoti chete toti utori muZimbabwean chete ka vanhu vatongoti breathalyze.
All right. So Rasta, since C2C, have you seen any noticeable change in your life and the conversations?
There's been a few changes. I'm learning that there's a wider community out there, besides because I've been working with all the different communities, within Australia, not outside Australia, like different backgrounds. It's very multicultural. But now, we're linking up with Zimbabweans across borders, which is good. There's been a lot of changes, of course, in trying to understand everything, where the community is headed. Yeah.
So if you
also depends. I think it also depends with which Zimbabweans are you talking to, or which foreigners. Like the Zimbabweans who are just coming in now, they behave differently from those who came back a few years ago. But in those Zimbabweans who are coming in because somebody, yes. Because
so
if was already there before they came, they behave differently.
So if I'm not Zimbabwean, then I should find my way out of the community.
No, it's still the same. It's still the same. At least my experience is like I'm saying, the people like let's say Africans who came here in Europe because somebody else in the family or friends were already here, they behave differently from those who came by themselves and they to work their way up by themselves. I don't know.
So how do you come to how do you come to this conclusion to know people you don't know and then represent them?
I'm not representing. I'm talking of my experience, looking at those that I've met. Like I said,
so you can't name them and say so and so.
No, I can't give you examples and names. Like I said, here in the UK, I'm more of me living my life by myself. But when I was in Germany, I was quite active in the communities as well.
But so did you find it difficult just to talk about yourself?
No, not really. Not at all.
And Rasta, do you find it difficult to just talk about your experience?
If it is part of the experience.
No, not at all.
But
is it not part of the experience to say who do we meet as we are going about?
No, not we. Not we. Now you have met Rasta, and you are talking about we. So let's start.
Oh, okay, good.
Let's start with Rasta and you. Rasta, do you know anything called the block coin? Rasta?
I haven't really looked deep into any of that.
Have you ever had anything called block coin?
I got the link.
And when you got the link, what did you do with the link?
I went to the website. Then I just had a basic understanding, but I cannot say that I know about it, in that way.
Would you want to know more about it and how you can use it to your benefit?
Definitely. That's a topic we can get into. Yeah, that's good.
And Samaita, do you know anything about Blockcoin? Samaita?
No, I've never heard about it.
Yeah, it's block like a block, BLOCK, and coin with a K. So it's
I've
one.
Never heard of it.
You've never heard of it?
No.
Yeah. And Eustace, who was listening to Vimbai is right. He is speaking on behalf of guys like me and Sydney. Do you know Eustace Vimbai?
Yes.
Kayemba.
Him a few times. Yeah, I've spoken to him a few times online.
Well, when we came, it was all different story to that of my cousin who came last year, because her mom got the papers to invite her kids. He is arrogant, rude, and abusive to his mother, saying you are a time waster. You came years ago, but still have nothing. You just don't know. So that's Eustace. And yeah. Eustace says, Vimbai, you seem to know more than what you are supposed to know, just your experiences. So I was asking Samaita, do you want to know anything about Blockcoin?
Oh, you're divided. Sorry. Okay, sorry.
Well, I don't mind. I wouldn't brush it away because I don't know anything about it. I like knowing about things that I don't know.
All right.
What I know, I already know.
Let's get into it.
Yeah. So, Vimbai, you joined Blockcoin. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Assume Rasta and Samaita, they were the only two people in your country.
Yeah.
And you had to share with them. Why Blockcoin?
Okay, so from what I've learned, it's more of these cryptocurrencies where you can use it to keep your money or save your money. And I'm still trying to put my hands around it. right? And it's easy. One thing is it's easy to register and create an account is the starting step. And one can use money from their own, like transfers from their own main account into that. And they can use it to pay as a payment method in and outside the country. Like outside as in Zimbabwe or around the world, so they pay. And what else do I know? And it's different currencies, I think. Or different. I think I heard about 4 of them: the crypto, the bit. What was the Ether and there are 4 of them, at least the ones that I've heard, or more of them. One can choose from, and it's supposed to be quite easy. And when we registered, we did send money in and out, like from one account to another. It was quite easy to use, so which would speak for user friendliness.
And Samita, are you typing?
No, I'm not. I'm
There's
just
somebody
looking at my phone right now.
There's somebody who's typing.
No.
Yeah. So from what I figure out, and the selling or the sending of money is quite easy, and it's supposed to be really minimum charges. All right. So minimum charges on how to.
So Samita, if you want to send money to Zimbabwe, how are you doing it right now?
May I use PayPal? I've
You
got
use
a PayPal
PayPal.
account. That's how I move my funds around the world.
No, then PayPal, assume I'm in Zimbabwe.
Well, in Zimbabwe, how we do our things these days, like me and my peoples, right? It's like you find someone that's got money in Zim that wants money here. Yeah, they give my people money there, I give them money here. We avoid all these fees, all these.
Okay, so how do you get to know people who don't know you?
I'm a people's person. I know loads of people, especially here in England and in Zim. Worldwide. I'm a people's person, like, I do connect with people. I do talk to people, like, on a level, and in Pasiripa, my life theater. So yeah, I would say that I think that I'm well connected.
So you are one of the ambassadors of community building because you are well connected.
I would like to think so. I'd like to believe so.
So if we have a platform like Blockcoin and you are connected,
yep,
and people join, it means they don't have to come back to you to transmit money or to do transactions.
I didn't understand that one there properly. Someone's got a phone that's making noise
there. Somebody's
got television or something.
It's a Vimbai. I think.
Sorry, I'm just finishing.
Sorry, guys, I can hardly hear you.
All right.
Okay, just a second. Thank you, darling.
Okay.
I'm done. Sorry, I was doing my shopping.
All right.
While I'm talking to you.
Okay.
Okay. I'm back now.
So, Samita, you were saying?
What was the question again? Sorry.
The question is, if we have one community platform,
yeah,
where those who need money in Zimbabwe, Forex, and those who want to send money to Zimbabwe, so they connect like Uber.
Yep.
Would that be of benefit to others who may know you, but they don't know you directly?
Oh yes, definitely. If they are interested, it would benefit them. They need to be interested for them to benefit, isn't it? Because
if somebody says, I'm a member of Blockcoin now, I'm a member of the family. Those who are interested in transmitting
their money. Put a mic on mute, please.
Yeah, I said. It's
Yeah,
too
because
noisy.
noise in concentration levels dzangu dzikuva dzavhiringika
You
because
know, I can hear you.
volume yachona iri the same yenyu muri kutaura neyari kutaura saka I feel like
Yeah.
3 people talking at the same time.
I think you were talking to
I'm
people.
saying, is it mine?
Yeah, you were.
All right. Okay, let me mute mine.
All right. Okay.
I will reduce my volume and mute mine.
All right.
Sorry about that.
So, Rasta, what do you think?
I think the idea is great, but we should look more into actioning it.
It's already there. And Vimbai just completed here joining.
The ways of actioning it.
Yeah. So it's one of the, sometimes we are writing the book Rebens, so at an opportunity of talking about how do we build these communities using available technologies. And there's someone typing. This is what I struggle with this show. If you are going to talk about Blockcoin, you need to bring experts. When can break it down in a way people understand. Firstly, when talking about cryptocurrencies, you need to differentiate between blockchain, Bitcoin, and ICOs. Currently, there are very few countries where you can get actual cash, otherwise a mostly online transaction. The legit Bitcoin currently stands at approximately $8.5 thousand, not these smaller ones. Zekurova vanhu mari. That's Takudzwa. Takudzwa is here to give us a good lecture on why we need experts. But if it's your money, you can also learn, like now what Samaita is saying. He's just sending money through people he knows. He doesn't have to be an expert. But if there's somebody in Zimbabwe with Zim dollars and he's got US dollars or pounds, all he does is deposit money to the receiver, and the receiver pays money to his beneficiary. Is that what you do?
Yeah. Then vice versa, yeah. If I've got my money hanging in Zim there, yeah, and someone needs to send some money back home, I can talk to my people here that whoever needs any cash in Zim, pay me here, I'll get it sorted back home. Then they just put money in my
account. You are already
a
bank without brick and mortar.
Basically, yeah, literally, yeah.
So if you are part of the community and we know you as a bank, it means we can refer people to you.
Yep.
And you don't have to be a blockchain or blockcoin, but the idea is that connected people can solve problems.
Oh, yes. And save money as well, because we kind of like avoid all the fees, isn't it? If we're doing it like now, but now, I avoid all those fees. Like,
so it means that all the cost of enemies are avoided. When you don't know each other, you pay for not knowing each other.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. Because at the end of the day, especially with us diasporans, of the thing of trust issue. Do I know you? Do I give you my money? If I give you my money, will it arrive?
But is it a diaspora problem or is it a human problem?
That's a human problem.
But I think it's a human problem. But having lived outside, I mean, our personal life, you could indicate and say that anything kumbane vano. It in Zimbabwe or anywhere else. The fact you put your phone,
No, I'm saying is let's discuss trust.
Problem, yes.
Yeah, and then leave it there.
It's a trust issue.
Yeah, is it?
It brings me to the point yokuti it's a trust issue anditi ndosaka chizopedzisira chiti vandozivana navo ndo vanoisa navo madhesi.
No, I'm saying is right now you didn't know Rasta, you didn't know Samaita, and now you know Samaita is a bank without wheels.
Yeah.
And if you want to convert, you can put in his wallet, or you can transfer money to his bank account.
Yeah.
Is that correct, Samaita?
Yep.
If the wallet I can transfer money to you on my wallet. Yeah.
Yep. Then rate we just like Google it. Then if we all agree, then we use that rate, legal rates, recorded on that day.
Yeah.
That's right. And if you send money by Western Union, what are the average costs?
I think it's like 14 pounds. I think on top of every 50 pounds or something like that, or 100 pounds or something like that.
So
14 pounds on top of every
so
50 pound transaction. I think what kind of transaction in Nigeria under 25 pounds is like 7 pounds that you gotta pay. So that means that if you want to send 20 pounds, you have to pay in like 27 pounds.
All right.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
can we know then if I send money to you, what are the fees?
And to me, there's no fees, because we just helping each other. We know the situation with Zimbabwe and everything. We just deal with the rate. If you've got money there, back home there, you give my people's money, I give you money here. Now, there is no charge. We just do
I'm saying
to avoid the charge.
But do you agree that you need to build a community around value? If you are providing a service that other people are providing on a PayPal, Stripe, and all this, shouldn't you also get compensation for the service that you are providing?
Yeah, well, I should, but as ndakasati ndasvika hangu chika palevel iyoyo yekutoti ndenge ndakuchaja ndakutura ndichiita sendiita sei. Although zvangu I am very well aware kutoti zvichika, I can actually do that, but like with the people that I've been doing it with, handitika ndosaka ndaisa word rekuti help. We just feel like we're helping each other. It's not like we're trying to make money out of each other, because it is to kuziyana our struggle yatinofeseswa naecocash vaya handiti kane mafees avanenge vachiitana naWestern Union. But I do know that it can actually work as a business, like on a paper wototaura kuti okay ndakudzikisa pauri kubhadhariswa neWestern Union 7 pounds, inini I'll charge you 4 pounds. Then I start getting those 4 pounds aside for interest.
But would you want to be part of a community where value is exchanged for value, not you do something and then you can't do it to anyone else? But
I think I want every human being to be involved in because value for value, it doesn't only work on currency, it also works on things like respect, loyalty, and all. That would definitely make this world a better place.
So, Rasta, would you want to be part of that community where we use social media to be able to know each other, trust each other, and do transactions that we can then share that actually I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And if I do it with Samaita, it works.
Definitely, because we have now come to know each other. We are becoming an organized group. At single individuals, so communities are really important for that.
And Rasta Ashripe,
it's not just a matter of money being transferred. It can be kusindarwarirwa kuda doctor quickly. Who do I get can ruda anybody kubano kuna alright endeka lawyers. I need somebody that I can trust. But where do I get one from? I think I'm in a group of if I'm in a group where there are other people, I can trust. I can say, ladies and gentlemen, I've got this issue going on. Anyone who knows who can help. And then if there is a lawyer in there, he can say, he or she can say, let me look and see how I can help. And if they charge fair and fine, because if I went outside, I was going to pay for that service. And if the same applies, if it's going to be doctors or if it's just transport, I've bought my whatever in South Africa, I want it in Zimbabwe. And if we are a community of people, it's much easier to help each other out of situations and just have people that I can talk to and know that, what, if I'm talking to these people here, whatever we discuss stays there. It doesn't go anywhere else.
And Samaita, Ken has responded to you. Ken is in the UK. He's a co-founder of Blockcoin. So I just shared with you the audio where Samaita was talking about his current service offering. This guy must sign up with FM 1873 and then become a reseller partner under the C2C. Do you hear what he's saying?
Tell him that I'm already a member. I paid my membership fee. I'm a member here.
Yeah, so we will arrange for you and Ken. First, we go to the platform and register on the platform. Then we will arrange a Zoom meeting with him so that you can know what you have to do as a reseller.
Okay. Does he have a job for me? Is this does he have a job for me?
No, he's saying that you can earn passive income out of the transactions that take place under your name.
Okay, that's fine. That's brilliant.
So that you don't talk to the people you are helping, and you don't have to go through PayPal.
Okay, that's fine.
Doing the service, it will be more.
Maybe he misquoted me. That is, if I'm talking about Zimbabwe tunoita edu yamатransaction edu ekuti unondisira kuno kundokuisira uko, but kana ndakuzoita hangu matransaction at the rest of the world, I use PayPal.
No, I'm saying that even PayPal, you can avoid it if you are on the same platform.
Okay, no, that's fine. That's fine. I would love that.
PayPal charges.
Yeah, so PayPal is not charity.
Yep, but in I was just telling you what I use, just to answer the question, but ndazvinzwa wangu zvaataura izvo neofa yake izvo inenge iri bo tinogara pasi totaura undi enlightener.
So he will register on the Blockcoin platform. Once he registers, then the reseller arrangement will then apply to him, so he can do the origination and marketing, so that his followers can know how to get into Blockcoin, and then we then work under that cryptocurrency. There was also another question that is why Blockcoin, why cryptocurrency, and why should we be promoting only one Blockcoin or blockchain or cryptocurrency platform? And there are people obviously who are saying, who is Blockcoin? What if our money is lost in the system? How do we secure ourselves? So those are some of the questions that you can choose to respond, so that the people who are out there, they know the risks and the protection they have.
Yeah, I think it's most people here. they need to worry about what could go right than what could go wrong. We normally dwell on things that and get on what could go wrong. This is why
That's right.
let's focus on what could go right.
So
Than what could go wrong.
if Samaita and Vimbai are members, it means you are inside the lane. You can now start interrogating, not from outside, and start checking what are the costs and benefits by doing something.
Yeah, okay. I mean,
I'm already in. Is it we did the account the other day?
You open the account, but some people may not even know.
Yes.
But we did it live so that other people can just check the video. And so now you want to be able.
Even the payment.
Yeah.
We did the payment as well, to and fro.
Yeah. And that was done.
We were still to check out on the fees, and that was that. I didn't come back again with the feedback.
Yeah, you were supposed to then tell us what the fees are so that Samaita can know as well.
No, not me. He was going to check what's his name now.
No, you are the payer. You are the payer. So when you make a payment, it will show on your email what what you've paid for and what is related to that, because you came from Sterling.
So I will check it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I will check it out. I will check it out when I get off, and then we can.
I think that is so. And most people will benefit out of it because Jiga, it's not everyone that's legal. Munyika that no garage and it. Saka unonoti kune pakuvhura like fanga maPayPal accounts aya really. They want a utility bill, proof paper, they want a picture. So it's not everyone that can create those accounts. They got transaction 3, 4. Maybe you can do the first one, but the second one, how could proof of this, proof of that, then one of one gem. And saka obviously vakatanga kutozowana chiga imwe line fanga ruda kutauriro, although I'm still yet to explore it. I think it is very helpful.
Zvinema IDs mukati. Zvinema IDs mukati. The crypto is zvinema IDs mukati. It makes which can differ ne organization which are how strict are they. But definitely zvinema IDs mukati. Because the guy inopesera yaita money laundering as well. Kuchezeta kungoti tisina ma account, tisina ma address, and we are using them. Let's say in some cases.
I think kuti saka maybe pangodofunga my ideas angudofana kwa explore offline just yet, because there's nezvika ndichatengesa blueprint rangu pana.
It's okay. No, it's okay kuti what is available. That's the importance of this whole communication. What is available. We know.
I think it is a matter of matukava
out there.
Then Lee Paddington says chiwocha mata dzenyu mese mbavha.
Oh my God.
And imagine somebody who is not a dog does this. Then what do you expect of dogs?
Anyway, there are so many people like him.
No, you are talking about your own choices. You are talking about your own choices. What you decide to do is your choice.
Yeah.
Then somebody saying that comes and he just vomits words just to prove that he's alive.
But you can do it respect of each other. Will the same person come and say the same thing? We lack respect of each other as the people.
Not we lack, there is Lee there. No, it's not we.
Okay. All right, let me go back again.
Lee.
Respect.
No.
But Lee, misatongo mblema zvake ega akadai so ari pepa papa. Ini ndinoblema root kumubereki akaumba mbeu iyoyi isati kuti jini rachona riri disturbed kana kuti zvopa kukudzwa kwachona ipapa anditika akashaya mamentors because the apple never fall far from the tree. Unhu wake hwaatonaweoko akatowana kubva kuna baba wake kana kubva kuna amai vake. One wemunhu akamurera ndoko akazwana iko.
No, I don't agree with you on that one. Mamwe ma-personal choices. Kune vamwe vanhu vanobva kumba kune vanhu vasvinu vanoita zvisina basa. Vabereki vanenge vari vanhu kwavo asi iye inongori mbudzi iye munhu pachake. It's a personal choice asi mwana
hakushayiwani ndiko kwazvakabva ikoko.
You know what? Let me give you an example. Muno mu UK recently, I think it was last month or so. Kakabuda mukomana. Usati murume in his 30s. Achitukana nevanhu nevamwe vakomana vechitema vanga vari 3 of them vakagara mutsveni. Akavatukirira kuvaudza kuti you are my pet. Mutsveni. You know, tsveni iri kuzvifambira. Vanhu vakazvigarira mutsveni navo. Vakudzika one akabva mugamuchidza chibhakera chematsenga nzungu akadona akaita flat. So it finishes muchi video aita flat yuka. Anga achituka vanhu vatema vazvechiracist whatever. You know, payakazobuda muma-newspaper now. It turns out this foolish man comes from a very rich family, one of the richest families in terms of building, whatever buildings avanoita. Payakaenda yakubuda. Vakanyora kuti vakaratidza mukomana wewe achirohwa chibhakera achidona, murungu achirohwa achidona, nditika achirohwa nemunhu mutema zvikanzi onai arohwa munhu mutema achimukanda chibhakera. Handiti for mouthing. Adaro zvikanzi mai vake vakazobuda vakutaura zvikanzi mwana wangu haasi kuzonopresa macharges kune uyu munhu akamurova. Saka do we blame the parents or we blame the child?
But manje chika maybe pamwe ndofa zvangachitaura zvangu ndangachitaura zvangu nikirenika pachiprofessional. Makazotarisisa manjeka kuna baba wachona namai vachona vakarohwa achi mental assessment anditi panenge patoneka some disorder kanenge katori genetic kanokonzeresa behavior iyoyo.
So it goes back to the parents. My parents vakashava na huko.
Zviri genetic. Kaunhu kake kari akakari genetic.
So now going back to the subject. So Samaita, let's try, if you are interested, then we try to get the ball rolling and then test the system and be able to at least inform others.
Yes, that's fine. I'm willing to explore it. I'm willing to try it. I'm willing to know about it. And I will make time. And vakangondudza chetu andakwanisa kuona macomments akandakwanisa kubata stari munhu angachipa proposition iyoyo handiti. But after the show kana makangokwanisa ngondigidha through ngondileader through kuti tiri kuenda kupi tichienda kupi kwandichandowana chii.
I think we just have a group where the UK side is there because you are closer to them than we are. Then we are organized.
Vimbai, I already know Vimbai zvangu.
Yeah.
But I know very well.
All right. So Vimbai, why don't we arrange to have a session with Samaita where we show the platform and how
Vimbai, I'm going to see him.
Samaita,
Venge.
If you say that sticker now, I know. I want that.
Anyway.
How can I forget you?
Yeah. Mas, my phone number angu munawo sister. My phone number angu ese munawo one. Munondibata imukuseri even direct call you can call me. You know that.
Aina ku reflect akadosa kandarasika. No, definitely we can do it that way. We can do it that way. We need to move on the organization.
So he's there in the UK. Let's use the platform for good and create groups so that we talk by doing.
I think that's a good one.
So any other final comments on your side, Samaita?
Right now I can't think of any. I think kuti apa now tongomirira kuti ndingoenlighteniwo nditongoziva apa ndindokudzidza apa saka ndinango anything to give especially on top of this topic because handisikuziva what to expect achitomboziva toti what is
so just to know the platform that it exists, you may decide not to use it or use it. That's your choice.
Yes, that's fine. I'm quite happy with that.
And then we can share the numbers and then try to have a Zoom registration so that you see the registration, how easy or how difficult it is.
Okay, and that's perfect.
And then from there we see how to start trading and how to then deal with this issue of remittances, where you are in different locations and you need to transfer value.
That's brilliant. That's fine.
Yeah, and by anything else?
No, not really. If I come up with something, then I'll get hold of it.
All right. So it's your own choice to also host some of these shows so that we are not permanent features. Because somebody was saying you need to host the show. I said, why do I need to host the show? Even yesterday, you were talking on colonialism with Mkuma Masimba, Pan-Africanism. And
but why not? Who says you should just have one choice? Who says you should just have one topic? You know, you're talking
No, I'm saying is imagine I called Rasta a colonialist because he settled in Australia, or Samaita a Zimbabwean imperialist because he's in the UK. So what if the people who came to Africa are like you and Samaita?
You know me. You know what I say to that.
No. I mean, that's what we're trying to build, a community around value. It doesn't matter where you come from. If you come to Africa, you do nothing, you can't get compensated for nothing. So if you do Blockcoin and you do it well, you do Bitcoin, you do well, it doesn't mean that you become a stooge of Bitcoin or blockchain.
But I think Bitcoin, I think I've heard of them before. I think of my inbox, my inbox are Jehovah's Witness social media. I know go Zamadu and right. But at that number, Mukana was Nigrenica, one Gondon and no one's to complain or to go to but I'm glad to do this. So good one and to trust Daga. Looked into Consacupa time,
There's no harm in listening because you never know.
I'm happy.
Because we have a radio project where they are explaining what it is as part of financial literacy.
I know that's cool. I'm happy with that.
This block coin, this Bitcoin, and all of these cryptocurrencies, they are growing big time. It's a matter of finding the good people who are honest, who are doing it. Then it benefits and putting time to know what is usually exchange. Exchange. Big time. And it
Yeah.
So it's something that is growing because ndiri kuona kune mamwe different platforms kwandongofambawo yakungoziwo even like the mother companies takuoffer cryptocurrencies here and there. So it is something that is worth having a look and even understanding. Ndinoshanda sei munhu ozosarudza pachake kuti do I want to know more, do I want to invest in this, kana vakuzouya you be prepared vanenge manikira taurwa. Everyone will be involved, prepared with, okay, what is it that I can take and what is it that is nonsense.
That's right.
That's my thinking and my last line to that.
All right. I think let's go with that and see. So until later, thank you very much.
Okay, thank you too. All right, bye-bye.